What if the moment that destroyed the Brown family was built on a lie? Flushed. During COVID, Kody and Robyn claimed strict rules were for everyone's safety, but when the nanny suddenly got COVID, everything fell apart. No proof, no receipts, just Robyn and Kody's word. Was it really a health crisis, or a calculated move to isolate Kody, control the narrative, and permanently fracture the family? Heartbreak. Fans are now digging deeper, and what
This
they're
isn't about
uncovering
me.
could completely change how you see sister wives forever. Because if the nanny story wasn't true, then the real fallout is only just beginning. Sister wives: did Kody and Robyn Brown make up? Nanny COVID. Sister wives fans watched the family dynamic tragically crash and burn during the COVID-19 pandemic. Sadly, it seemed like the late Garrison Brown foresaw it coming. Kody and Robyn Brown received the lion's share of the blame, which most viewers felt they deserved. Early in the pandemic, Kody and Robyn asserted their strict social distancing rules. However, those plans all seemed to fall apart when Solomon and Ariella's nanny came down with the virus. But was that just a cover story? See what other sister wives fans have to say. Did Kody and Robyn Brown fabricate the nanny story? Sister wives fans regularly blast Kody and Robyn for their sneaky behavior on and off camera. But would they actually go as far as to invent a story about their nanny catching COVID-19? Hot take: the nanny never had COVID, a sister wives viewer posted on Reddit. I genuinely believe Robyn is twisted enough to make this up entirely because she was panicking that the family was going to transition into being together again, and this was the way to re-halt family get-togethers so she could isolate Kody again and continue to speak Kody and control his narrative. Is there actually any proof at all that the nanny had COVID? It's all hearsay from Robyn and Kody. What are your hot takes on anything sister wives? Other Redditors had a mixed bag of reactions. Overall, most Redditors agreed there wasn't much evidence at all to support the OP's theory. However, it did get a chuckle out of many. They also agreed that if any cast member would fake a COVID diagnosis, it would be Robyn Brown. Redditors wrote, "I wouldn't be surprised if Robyn had COVID and spread it to the family. It's easy to say it was the nanny if no one knew who the nanny was. Or maybe the nanny needed a few weeks off from Robyn. I really doubt they would have made this up because it really hurt them right where it counted with all their rules. I think they would have used a different story if they were faking it. Like blame the mailman or something equally ridiculous." At that point Christine had already complained to Kody about allowing the nanny over and not Isabel, so they wouldn't have chosen to blame the nanny and get more heat for that. What do you think of this sister wives discussion? Do you think there's any evidence to support that Kody and Robyn Brown fabricated the nanny contracted COVID statements? Add your own thoughts and ideas to the conversation below. Now I am uncover. Kody Brown felt he should have been able to vet Christine Brown's husband David Woolley. Though Christine answered now husband David's 2023 proposal with a very enthusiastic yes, her former spouse feels he should have had a say. "My daughter lives in David's house," Kody explained of his and Christine's youngest, Truly. "I should know David. In fact," he mused, "he should have had the right, even, to discriminate David." Janelle Brown doesn't think she'll get back the money she loaned Kody Brown and Robyn Brown. Excited about recouping her share of Coyote Pass, Janelle wasn't about to howl over losing the money she'd given Robyn and Kody for their 5-bedroom Arizona home. While her kids feel like I should pursue the money that I put into Robyn's house, She shared in the November 2nd episode, "It's going to be a fight. Should she try to get the money out of Kody?" She continued, "There's always a billion reasons why he doesn't owe it." Exhibit A. His feeling that he'd already repaid that particular favor. "Janelle helped Robyn and I buy our house and I settled that debt with Janelle back in January," he insisted. "And she just stated to me after that was done in January or February," she said, "Our debt is settled, you're good with me." It was more than fair. Kody Brown still has women asking to join his family. Should Kody still be interested in having his love multiplied, there's no shortage of options. As he revealed to Robyn on the November 2nd episode, "I got another one of those emails from some woman talking about plural marriage. The unnamed person was kind of chastising me for deciding to quit plural marriage," he explained to his sole remaining bride. "And then she offered up her services. She's calling me out," Kody explained to Robyn, "and then asking sort of like to get to know us for the purpose of joining the family." Truthfully, it wasn't an immediate no from Robyn, who admitted in a confessional, for a split second, "I think, oh, wouldn't this be great? This is what I've always wanted for my life. And, would they fit?" Ultimately, though, it was a no. "I find it very inappropriate that they would send it to Kody," she explained of her issue with the outreach. "It's not usually proper to go hitting on a guy. You have to go through the sister wives." Madison Brush hasn't spoken to Dad Kody Brown in years. Though Kody is now acknowledging the estrangement he's labeled the failure of the family, he has a lot of work ahead of him if he'd like a passing grade. Discussing Maddie's fourth pregnancy on the series' November 9th episode, Janelle admitted that her eldest daughter didn't even tell her dad she was expecting. "He'll find out," Kody's second wife added, noting there was no reason to keep him in the loop beforehand. "They haven't spoken for a long time. It's probably been 2 or 3 years. Mary Brown says Janelle Brown made her feel special when she joined the family. Seems Janelle didn't just want the man, she truly wanted the family. When she wed Kody 3 years into his union with Mary, after briefly being married to Mary's brother, there's so many emotions surrounding that," Mary recounted during the November 9th episode. "I always felt like when Janelle got married, she was being really cool in the way that she was like including me and she didn't want to hurt my feelings. At the time, Mary was filled with jealousy and other emotions as they tried to figure out, like, how to do this plural marriage thing," she acknowledged. "And that always made me feel very special that she did that." Mary Brown says Kody Brown and Robyn Brown wanted her to sign a confidentiality agreement. Mary isn't one to be silenced. But things got hairy when the family hammered out a deal to sell Coyote Pass, the 14-acre property they purchased when they moved to Arizona. "I think the issue was getting our names put on the appropriate pieces of properties," Mary explained during the November 16th episode. "There was a lot of conversation surrounding that and I don't know why it couldn't just be signed on." She was also puzzled by another of Kody's moves. "He's putting the whole King thing on me that I slowed it down, that I'm the problem," she detailed angrily. "But it had to do with the fact that they were trying to get me to sign a confidentiality agreement that I was not willing to agree to." "Why do you want me to sign a confidentiality agreement? Why are you trying to silence me?" To hear Robyn tell it, though, their discussions were nothing to howl about. "Mary and I have always been able to talk pretty frankly with each other," she explained. "I was really just trying to find out what she needed and it really like my intention is always in her best interest. Christine Brown reveals she used to have to put groceries back at the store. For Christine, more money has definitely come with fewer problems. Because the mom of 6 can still remember how it felt when money was so tight for the family there was no wiggle room for grocery shopping. It's embarrassing to be at the checkout counter and realize you've overspent, she detailed on the November 16th episode. And, yeah, you can write that check, but it's going to bounce. You had to put stuff back. Other times they had to walk back plans to pay for certain essentials. Noted Mary, we'd have, like, our weekly or monthly meetings. Like, all right, which bill is most important to pay this week? Isabel Brown admits she and Dad Kody Brown do not talk very often. To hear Isabel Brown tell it, she wishes her time with Dad Kody wasn't quite so divided. As the second youngest of Christine's 6 kids explained on the November 30th episode, my dad and I aren't like, close, 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 close. Instead, noted Isabel, her mom can be the dad and she can be the mom and she's perfect at it. And stepdad David is awesome, too. Still, Isabel stopped short of labeling her relationship with Kody as fractured. I mean, he's still my dad, she insisted, and I love him. Down finger, now your turn. Don't scroll past this. Right finger, like this video if you believe something about the nanny story never added up. Right finger, comment below. Do you think the COVID nanny situation was real, or fabricated? Right finger, subscribe for uncensored sister wives breakdowns, fan theories, and receipts they don't want discussed. Right finger, watch next. Check out our playlist exposing the biggest lies, contradictions, and power plays in sister wives history. You'll never see the show the same way again. Bell, turn on notifications. The next revelation might be the most explosive yet.